The real history of the Pendle witch trials, England's most documented witch hunt. England's darkest witch hunt, the real history of the Pendle witch trials. In the spring of 1612, in the forests and villages surrounding Pendle Hill, a series of events began that would become one of the most documented witch trials in British history. It did not begin with fire. It did not begin with violence. It began with accusations. This is the case of the Pendle witch trials. This is Occult Case Files. Pendle Hill was a rural region of scattered farms, dense woodland, and isolated households. Life was shaped by weather, crops, and survival. On the 27th of March, a man named John Law, a traveling peddler, passed through the area. According to court testimony, he encountered a young girl named Alizon Device. Moments later, he collapsed. He accused her of witchcraft. This accusation was recorded. It was the first of many. Alizon Device was taken into custody. During questioning, she confessed. Her confession triggered a chain of events that spread through Pendle and beyond. In the weeks that followed, further names were given. Some were neighbors, some were family, some were elderly women living alone on the edges of villages. They were Elizabeth Device, James Device, Anne Whittle, known as Chattox, and Anne Redferne. Each name was recorded. Each was taken for questioning. The magistrates of Lancashire ordered a formal investigation. The evidence was not physical. It was testimonial, claims of curses and visions. The accused were taken to Lancaster Castle. They were held in confinement. Further examinations followed. Some statements changed. Some were repeated. The court records show accusations spreading across Pendle. At the center of the case was a single child, Alizon Device. Her family became central to the investigation. Her mother, Elizabeth Device, was repeatedly named. The court convened in 1612 at Lancaster Assizes. A formal trial was held. Witnesses were called. Statements were read. Confessions entered into record. No physical evidence of witchcraft was presented. Testimony alone determined the verdict. 10 individuals were found guilty. They were taken to Gallows Hill. Among them were members of the Device family and others named in the trial. One accused, Alice Gray, was found not guilty and released. In the years that followed, no trials of this scale were recorded in Pendle again. The case became one of the most documented witch hunts in English history. The original court documents still exist. So do the testimonies and the confessions. Historians later noted inconsistencies. Many statements were given under confinement. Later explanations suggest religious tension and local disputes. None fully explain every accusation. Pendle Hill today is a quiet, rural landscape. Walking paths cross the hills where the accused once lived. There are memorials in nearby villages, but the court records remain unchanged. The verdicts remain final in legal history. The case remains one of the most documented in England. If you have your own interpretation of what happened in 1612, leave it in the comments. For more cases, subscribe to Occult Case Files. This was the Pendle Witch Trials.